Welcome to the Gurukul Prep Daily Podcast on 7th July. Update 1. Important Day. World Chocolate Day, 7th July. World Chocolate Day is commemorated annually on 7th July. The first International Chocolate Day was held in 2009, and World Chocolate Day has been around since then. The day was established to commemorate the alleged anniversary of opening the first chocolate bar in Europe in 1550. Since then, World Chocolate Day has been celebrated with tremendous excitement worldwide. World Chocolate Day is also a day to appreciate the different varieties of chocolate. It is a day of indulgence and celebration, as well as a time for reflection on the health benefits of chocolate. Update 2. Important Day. World Kiswahili Language Day, 7th July. Kiswahili is spoken in East and Central Africa. Mother tongue speakers are mostly located around the coast, although Kiswahili is also used as a second or third language by individuals worldwide. According to UNESCO, which declared 7th July to be World Kiswahili Language Day in 2021, 200 million people speak it. By the 1800s, Kiswahili was being utilized throughout the caravan trade network that crisscrossed East Central Africa. In the centuries before this, language was used to formulate legal, philosophical, and poetic contributions that influenced the entire Indian Ocean world. This year, World Kiswahili Language Day will be celebrated under the theme, Kiswahili, Education and Culture of Peace. Update 3. Appointment. Dhirendra Ojha appointed Principal Spokesperson of Government. Dhirendra K. Ojha, a senior Indian Information Service (IIS) officer, has been designated the central government's principal spokesperson. According to an official order, Ojha, a 1990 batch officer, will also serve as the Principal Director General of the Press Information Bureau. Ojha succeeds Shefali B. Sharan, who has been named Director General of the Publications Division. Sharan, also a 1990 batch IIS officer, was given the charge of Principal Director General, PIB on 1st April this year. Ojha served as the Director General of the Central Bureau of Communications, CBC. Update 4. Appointment. Justice Sheel Nagu appointed Chief Justice of Punjab and Haryana High Court. The centre has announced the selection of Justice Sheel Nagu as Chief Justice of the Punjab and Haryana High Court. Justice Nagu was appointed Acting Chief Justice of the Madhya Pradesh High Court on 24 May 2024, following the resignation of Chief Justice Ravi Malimat. Justice Sanjeev Sachdeva has been selected as the new Acting Chief Justice of Madhya Pradesh High Court. Justice Nagu's name was recommended by the Supreme Court Collegium, which is comprised of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices Sanjeev Khanna and B.R. Gavai. Update 5. Economy. Indiabulls Housing Finance rebrands as Sammaan Capital Limited. Indiabulls Housing Finance, a non-banking finance company, has changed its name to Sammaan Capital after receiving a certificate of incorporation from the Registrar of Companies, ROC, and a certificate of registration as an NBFC ICC, Investment and Credit Company, from the Reserve Bank of India. The NBFC said in a regulatory filing that the company will soon submit the requisite applications with the stock exchanges to effect a change of name and trade in the company's shares under its new name and a new symbol. Update 6. International. Keir Starmer becomes UK's new Prime Minister. The Labour Party in the United Kingdom, led by Keir Starmer, won the general election by a landslide, obtaining 412 plus 211 seats, while departing Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's Conservative Party lost 121 minus 250 members in the 650-seat House of Commons. Nonetheless, the vote shares indicated a more modest triumph for Labour, while confirming the Conservative defeat, with Labour receiving 35% and the Conservatives receiving 24%. Labour had consistently polled 20 points ahead of the Conservatives in opinion polls. Following Labour's victory, King Charles III, the country's monarch, appointed Mr. Starmer as the new Prime Minister of the UK. Update 7. Rank and Report. Muthoot Finance selected for FATF Mutual Evaluation Report 2023-24. Muthoot Finance stated that it was the only Indian NBFC chosen for the Financial Action Task Force's FATF Mutual Evaluation Report 2023-24. This selection from FATF is a significant achievement for us and is testimony to Muthoot Finance's legacy as a trusted brand not just in India, but globally, Muthoot Finance MD George Alexander said in a release. FATF is a global agency established in 1989 to develop rules to combat money laundering, terrorism financing, and a variety of other significant challenges to the financial system's stability. Update 8. Science and Technology. World to witness first Indian in space and other Indian in deep sea by 2025. Union Minister Jitendra Singh stated that by 2025, the world will see the first Indian in space and another Indian embarking on a deep-sea voyage. Singh spoke about India's advances in space and marine exploration at an event. He announced that 4 astronauts, including 3 group captains and 1 wing commander, have been chosen for India's first human space mission, Gaganyaan. Similarly, India's deep-sea mission will see 3 Indians venture into the ocean's depths in 2025, Singh said. Update 9. State. Hemant Soren takes oath as Jharkhand CM. Hemant Soren, head of the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, JMM, officially swore in as Chief Minister of Jharkhand for a 3rd term. Ghana CP. Radhakrishnan administered the oath of office and secrecy in Ranchi's Raj Bhavan. Previously, Champai Soren resigned as Chief Minister, making room for his predecessor. Mr. Soren's father, Party Supremo Shibu Soren, mother Rupi Soren, and wife Kalpana Murmu Soren, as well as other alliance partners' leaders, were in attendance. It was a simple ceremony at the Raj Bhavan in which no one took the oath of cabinet minister. Update 10. Summit and Conference. Divya Kala Mela, being held at Bhubaneswar, Odisha. The Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Divyangjan, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, in partnership with the National Divyangjan Finance and Development Corporation, NDFDC, is organizing an outstanding event to celebrate the talents and craftsmanship of Divyang entrepreneurs and artisans across the country. The Divya Kala Mela and Divya Kala Shakti will be held from 5th to 11th of July 2024 at the Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, KIT, campus in Bhubaneswar, Odisha.